Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Things have got on the way here pretty promptly.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And we have our very first corner.
Rijkaard can get it clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Face to face with the keeper. Can he finish? It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Passing nice and neat.
Ljungberg, good strong midfield running here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
In with the challenge.
Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's fabulous.
Yamal.
And he's had a hit! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bergkamp.
Good purposeful running this.
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Ljungberg. Oh, he's played it in low.
Madrid have reclaimed it.
Rijkaard, a player of legendary status.
Oh, good spread. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beraldo cuts out the pass. And here's Yamal. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He has found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Bergkamp. That has been slung wide.
Plays a delicate ball.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ljungberg.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And we've reached half-time.
So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal.
Just a quick announcement.
That is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
CCTV is now in operation.
So your views on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Madrid head into the dressing room.
Fires from distance.
Bergkamp. Koundé.
And it's Bergkamp. That has been cut short.
Rodri. Bergkamp.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Interesting ball. Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. And that was very necessary. Madrid have it back and can go again. And it's Bergkamp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And here's Batistuta. "75 minutes played. Van Dijk with the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's got the shot away! Mohamed Salah, he is, and one more try! And yes, it's there! Right back in it, almost no time remaining, game still on.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ljungberg.
Oh, really well played.
Now here's the
There will be 1
delivery.
minute added time.
That pass has been well intercepted. And the ball's gone astray. And the referee brings it to a close. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very...
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So we're up and running. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's certainly onside here. Abiati gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. David Villa did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Schneider. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Alexander-Arnold. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe, over to the left. Well timed, excellent interception. Deftly away. And it's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has been cut short. Fabian Ruiz has it out wide and in space. Half an hour played now. Spread neatly. Costa Curta. Batistuta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. David Villa. Lam. Messi. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Half-time getting close now. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Cafu. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi, Mbappe.
He's looking to set free a runner. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Ours, of course.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Substitution.
Well, it's
on
been
the
an
field.
enthralling game so
Number
far,
8,
this meeting
David
of regular
Villa.
rivals.
Coming on
High
the
intensity,
field
high
is
in passion.
number
Tough game for the
21,
officials to this point,
Mbappe.
but that is unlikely to change. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already...
And the finish! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
So first goal of the game.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He won't be happy with that one. Abiati clears. Moved on forwards. Manchester United still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, easy pickings there, and it's Batistuta.
Manchester United are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Messi. Nicely spread. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Pedri.
Fiddles it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but its potency...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's shifting through the gears here. Danger averted for now.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Schneider. Number 11, Batistuta. Coming on the field.
I thought it was going to happen then.
27,
How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cristiano Ronaldo. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, super find. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Unlucky, lads. Let's hope for better luck
The end of the
next
game.
time.
Reflections?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant.
Manchester United going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
We have already started here. It is that familiar feeling again: old foes, fresh hostilities. A game this so far beyond the ordinary.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Chance for the header!
They would have been quick to recover this. Timber gets good distance. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that
Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here.
Fabian Ruiz!
And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And we have our very first corner. And a few accusing looks coming his way. He can get that clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Great ball if he can get there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adams gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta.
Has a look and has a go.
And that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Speculative strike.
Chance here to counter. Kimmich. Paulinho. And it's Drogba. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's got space in the area! And he's straight offside. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And that could set him on his way. That is lovely. Paulinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've got a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Batistuta. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Mbappe! And he's taking no chances there. Batistuta. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham. Ball swung in.
There will be 1 minute at a
Cleared
time.
without hesitation. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from
So it's
slow,
been even so
highly
far.
engaging,
Which
but
way will things
goalless.
go in the second half?
So
Ours,
there
of
was
course.
the first half.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Shapes to shoot. And that's definitely not his best. Batistuta. He's got away. Batistuta hurtling down that right flank.
The attendance for this match.
And still, we await the first breakthrough.
98. Substitution on the field, number 18, Didier Drogba. Number 15, Darwin Núñez. Number
And he's managed to
11,
gift it back.
Batistuta. Number 22,
He is through here.
Ødegaard. Coming on the field, number 20.
That's good defensive
Mbappe.
concentration.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, super find.
Number 10,
Oh, he's burst
Messi.
through.
Number
It's
42,
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Substitution.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Header! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He could be in here. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that was never going to make it. Abiati.
And the keeper takes decisive action. He's gone forward.
Messi finds himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Taken back almost at once.
Can he get away here? Well, he's ended up in no man's land.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the shot! Messi! From another planet! And surely that has won the day!
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer gets it away.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough.
Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
They came, they saw, and they
So
were
there it
sent
is.
packing.
What struck you most about
Thank you,
that?
everyone.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Messi, and Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Great hit! Good effort first time.
Caicedo really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Played back in. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, it's come loose. That's a throw. He's had it taken. Haaland! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just off target.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
It's their second corner of the game. Danger averted for now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's there to belt it away. Approaching the half-hour mark. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well,
Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool have their third corner. Header! It's in! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's had a hit! Now, and again! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Haaland duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's through here. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Into stoppage time, whistle due at
Julie!
decent enough try. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2 goals to 1.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all...
Pedro Neto! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
That's it! He has done it! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
25.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Back into the middle. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres, and he's managed to get...
Now the finish! Now who's going to be in for the pieces?
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, good.
Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well timed, excellent interception. Julie. Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Serginho.
That was lovely, that.
That has been cut short. Throw in. Just eases him off the ball. Rodri. Caicedo, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Julie. He's gone for goal! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Always onto this. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Big chance! No mistake!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's running through, tries a shot! It's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Ludovic Jolie. Number 27, Serginho. Number 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 11, Messi.
We have got ourselves a game
Number
here.
21,
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number
Great
7,
defending, strong and
Vinicius
determined.
Junior. Number 18,
Floats it up and over.
Owen. Number 13,
Time is
Batistuta.
desperately short now, but it is a corner.
Well, in my
Jürgen
opinion,
Klopp.
set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Vinicius Junior,
6 added
and he was
minutes
quick
has
to
been
react.
indicated.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Pedri. Owen charging forward, the ball at his feet. Quite squeezed that one through. And that will be it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And a quick
Listen,
reminder
despite
today,
the loss,
everybody,
they have to
make
take
sure to
something
put
from
any
this.
litter
I think
in
the
the
coach
bins
will
provided.
have seen
Thank you for
things he
your
needs to
cooperation.
work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.